theory is if you do that at the right pace, you can get there.
It's scary, and I don't know. I don't. Where did this theory come from? Where did you hear this?
When I was over in Russia, they were talking about it.
Was that with? Were you with the army, or
No, I was just on vacation at the Kremlin.
are they all bears on unicycles?
Most of them, not all of them, but most of them.
Oh,
There's one guy training all of them, and then the rest are bears on unicycles.
you ever think about how Kremlin is real close to Gremlin, and like why would they call it that?
You can't feed the Kremlin after midnight.
Yeah,
That would be terrible.
maybe that's why, because we don't know what happens. Maybe Chernobyl happens.
That's what happened. They fed the Kremlin after midnight, and
That was the problem.
Chernobyl happened.
It wasn't just a horribly designed reactor and terrible mismanagement.
It's not what the woke textbooks will tell you.
Yeah.
You gotta
Are they
do your own research.
Are they like distributing, like, are the kids these days reading woke textbooks? Is that what's happening? Or
I don't know.
because what we were raised
don't know
on
how to read,
was the Epstein textbooks.
That's true. Yeah.
It's a real fun fact that McGraw-Hill, it's McGraw-Hill, right, is the name of the publisher. Yeah.
You asking me?
No, I was asking the Void.
I don't fucking know.
He usually doesn't talk back. But yeah, those textbooks that every single one of us, you, me, everyone listening, if you went to public school, probably even if you went to private school, the company that had kind of a monopoly over the textbooks that we were educated on for decades and decades and decades was McGraw-Hill. And fun fact, that company was run or owned or both by
McGraw and Faith Hill,
Ghislaine Maxwell's father, who was also a Mossad agent.
So
how you doing?
So he's like your hero.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Anyway, yeah, definitely no slant to the curriculum there.
That was the most beautiful autistic tangent I've ever heard.
I think you got to go through and rank them because I don't know.
We don't have that kind of time.
Why is that? It's because we're doing a podcast. Did you know that?
Oh, no.
Now you do. The surprise.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
This is my surprised face.
Nice.
Thank you. I worked on it really hard. Oh, how are you, Stu? I know it's a loaded question.
Yeah, loaded question. Not nearly as appealing as a loaded baked potato, huh?
True.
I could go for one of those. I just learned recently that in the UK, they call baked potatoes jacket potatoes.
Because they jacket when they eat it, or what?
Presumably. I'm not really sure. But yeah, they got all kinds of goofy names for stuff. You know, they call fries chips, and they call chips crisps. And, it's very confusing.
I'm definitely now sexually confused from that. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, it's good. I love it.
You do love it.
How about you? What's how are you? What's up?
Oh, I'm sunburnt, but otherwise I'm doing okay.
What are you sunburned from? Oh, you were in the desert.
I was just wandering.
Did you do peyote out there?
I did, and I was just wandering and fighting hallucinated people. It was really cool.
Did you win?
I don't know.
No.
I woke up with a bunch of bruises all over me and blood on my face, but they were gone, so I don't know if I won or not.
I don't know if you imagined the people then.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
I'm not either.
But given my, Western understanding of physics,
imagine there's no people.
You could have just tripped and fell.
I did fall.
Did you?
Yeah, I fell for you. I quickly got over it because Jesus Christ. Look at you.
He was there and he was better looking, so.
True. But yeah, otherwise I'm good. I'm great. I'm grand, wonderful.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Did you
For
celebrate
me.
your mother on Sunday?
No, I celebrated your mother on Sunday.
Well, all right, great. Me too.
She's very celebrated.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Good for her.
It was funny because she cooked brunch, even though it was Mother's Day. I just showed up and ate. It was great.
And you're like, hey, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good job.
Your gift is that I'm here.
Aw, how lovely.
Yeah. But I did have $100 bill in my pocket in case that she was mad that I didn't get her anything.
She was going to charge you for brunch?
I was just going to give her $100 bill and say, well, here. Here you go.
You're a monster. That's true. I did celebrate my mom on the golf course. The nice golf course.
Yeah, so you're no better than me.
Yeah. I am much worse than you. I didn't show up at all. No, we had a good time in Arizona, so my mom was happy.
That's good.
What are we doing, Stoop? What are we doing here? That's a loaded question.
It's been so long. I do have a script in front of me that someone will pay me eventually.
Wrong show, baloney. God damn you.
Oh, we could do that, I guess. I don't really know. There's no rules. Nothing matters. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys and thems, this is Talking Out Our Ass, the only bi-weekly talk show to be listed by the SPLC as a hate group. Every other Tuesday or so, we claim. I don't know how long it's been since we did one.
3 months.
Well, okay. We could have kept kind of an air of mystery to it, but there you go, folks. Anyway, every 3 months we get on here and we interview a guest. It's just like Jimmy Fallon or something like that. Yeah, exactly. You got two guys interviewing a guest who is really uncomfortable because of the two guys interviewing them. And basically we bring a guest on, we tell the guest ahead of time, hey, prepare a topic that you're knowledgeable on, that you're interested in, that you can talk about, but don't tell us what it is. Because the twist here is that Sam and I are going to learn at the same time as all of you what the topic is, and then we just have to wing it and form an interview on the spot. It's dumb, and it's shockingly popular with certain demographics, if you know what I mean.
I don't have the numbers, so no, I don't know what you mean.
And that's I think that's all of it. Did you get a guest? I assume if we're doing this that you have a guest.
Well, wouldn't that be a great bit if I just didn't?
I've been campaigning for that forever, but
I did book somebody. Isn't that crazy? We finally got somebody after 3 months. Somebody decided they wanted to do this show. So, ladies, gentlemen, theys, thems, Stoop. Our guest tonight, you may know her from the social media TikTok. You may know her from Twitter. You might know her from a lot of other things. Behind Southside Behavior, part of Sports Mockery. And it's Missy Carroll, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what's up?
Crowd goes wild.
Are you in What's going on here?
Hey, guys.
She's in suspect protection.
I'm so excited. It was just a fever dream. I was thinking I should have gotten like high or something or drinking for this, because that would have been, yeah.
That is how most people consume this. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I should have my assistant go around and get me something. But I'm so excited. This is so exciting.
Welcome.
Well,
and your enthusiasm is much appreciated.
I love talking. So this is nothing new to me.
Perfect.
I actually don't talk and ever until Sam lets me out of my cage for these things.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Figured.
We can't let him out in the public. It's not good for
That's what I was. Yeah.
anything.
I was like, yeah.
So, all right. Well, Missy, welcome to the show. So, what is this interview going to be about?
So I thought about keeping it to something I can rant about and talk about. And I'm going to go with the all-encompassing word of virality, going viral on social media.
Okay.
I've done quite a lot of times. And I feel like I got a good, I got a good little micro TikTok fame under my belt to give this a little, yeah, like there's a lot of stuff that I feel like I came to White Sox Twitter with so much behind me that I'm like, every time something comes up, I'm like, did you guys know I did this? Did you guys actually know I was like, someone
I for one did not.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that keeps popping up like that. And so I'm like, you know what, why don't we just talk about it? Hey Caitlin, why don't I see what I come up with and all the weird stuff that I might come up that I haven't told anyone yet about.
Yeah, no, I actually like, genuinely, I like this as a topic. It is interesting, and it is, absolutely like a modern kind of phenomenon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had TikTok during the pandemic mainly, just to scroll while pooping. But I haven't been on there. I don't have, I'm not sure if I have the app or not, but I haven't been on there in some years. First of all, let's just get the flex out of the way here. How many TikTok followers you got, and what's the account? Go ahead and plug it, whatever.
My main account is Missy.Carroll. Used to be my full first name, and I changed it. And I have 700,000 followers on there. Ooh. And then for the White Sox, I got 9K on Twitter, which I don't really count. And then for the White Sox, I got like 15K on the Southside Behavior TikTok, and then 6K on Twitter, 900 on Insta. Working on it.
Yeah,
But,
only old
I
farts
know
like me and
too.
Sam are on Instagram, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm tapping into that demographic, so.
Just old white people.
Yeah.
That's the demographic these days.
Yeah.
So you said you've gone viral a few times. What's your most viral moment that you've had?
I would say there were a couple, but my most viral moment was in the summer of 2020 when TikTok was popping off, which it was embarrassing to have TikTok before the pandemic. I want to make that noted. Everyone thought it was so cringe, but I started TikTok in 2019 because I said, forget it, it's funny.
Yeah, I hadn't even heard of it in 2019.
Yeah. Oh, it was like the cringiest app for kids. But it was so funny. Like the videos were so funny and no one was believing us. So when us, meaning me and my roommates in college, we like couldn't get off the app when we first saw it. And then when we got into quarantine, I decided, why don't I just get like TikTok famous? And like I can do it. And then I decided, you know what, let me renovate. I have a cabin up in Wisconsin for my family. And we got a new house on the property and they wanted to tear that little one down, but my grandpa made it, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, I was like, why don't I like TikTok my progress on this? And so I just started. My first video was me painting the inside and the outside and taking out a closet, and it got like 5 million likes. And then the first time I went viral was for dyeing my hair purple. That one was peak beginning of TikTok, but that was like 100,000 likes. But the TikToks of the house renovations went crazy. Those were millions and the millions of likes. So I would say that was my biggest.
So I guess we should, before you continue, we should take a step back, because I would like I've got an idea of it in my head, and I'm sure we all do, but if you could be so kind as to try and define what, because we hear this term all the time, going
Yeah.
viral, like you said, virality. If you can try and define what virality is or what it means for a video, a clip, something to go viral.
I would say it has to garner a lot of, it's something that gets very popular, lots of views, lots of likes for sure, but it's something
And
that,
very quickly, right?
yes, very quickly. And it also, I would say virality does, it like creates a buzz around it. So sometimes people will have something that gets a ton of likes, but I wouldn't say that's viral. I think virality has to be like, oh my God, aren't you that person from the blah, blah, blah? Like that, I feel like is the virality of it. Like, oh my God, did you see this TikTok of someone, or did you see that video? And you can like name it and say it, and someone else could like be like, oh yeah, I saw that too. I think that determines virality. Like when it's talked about.
It has like, it flashes into the zeitgeist, right?
Yes, yeah. So
Yeah.
I saw how many are cult followers. All of them, JT. All of my followers are cult followers. I call them misdemeanors.
Amazing.
But yeah, I think viral, like I've had a lot of stuff just one off, get a bunch of likes, and I would consider it maybe viral, but I feel like virality is like something that you could show other people.
Something your coworkers are going to ask you if you've seen yet.
Yes,
Right.
yes. Yeah, something my coworkers ask, why did they see me doing that video? Regular coworkers, regular jobs have been ruined for me.
Has that happened?
It's
Tell us the story.
terrible. Like every job I go to, like since then I had maybe like two or three jobs, like not being self-employed or not working from home. And all of those jobs, like at some point, someone gets my phone number and they get recommended me on TikTok. And it goes downhill so fast. And they're like, so saw you on TikTok. You have how many followers? And then I'm like, don't say anything.
I am too important to work here. Yes.
But you
I
haven't
was like,
been
don't say anything.
reprimanded or gotten in trouble or fired or anything for it, right?
No. Oh my God, every job has been like, and you would assume that would kind of be some sort of the problem because a lot of my content was in college, and it was a lot of drinking and having fun and whatever. But it was so branded for being like, I'm in college, this is my little brand thing, that it's looked at as like, oh, she used to do this, like whatever little thing, and now she does it this way. So it's never been a problem in that sense. Mostly it's always like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, how did it happen? What is it like? And so I'm like, oh, no big deal. But mostly, actually, the hardest part was starting Southside Behavior and then starting to work at the gym, my last job, because I would get noticed at the gym a lot, and I was always working with other coworker, and when they didn't know yet, I was like, that's my great job. Keep them at that level. I'm like, oh, sorry. And then it started to catch on at my job, like what I did. And then they started like, so when were you gonna tell us? They started getting a little like, yeah, when did this happen? So it's fun. It's unique, and I never know how to act. I never know what to say, because it's like what are you supposed to do? Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
what
is your reaction? What do you say?
It's always just,
they come up to you and they're like, "Hey, aren't you the Messy from the internet?"
If it's a random person, I'm always like, oh my God, hi, yes, that's me. I'm usually
it's much easier if it's a random person on the street, right? Much
easier. If it's
easier.
at my job, I'm like, they don't know I do this. They don't know I have that life out there. And then my last job started to, and now they know like what I do for real. So, and they're really excited about it. Especially now that I don't work there, they can come and party with me if they want. So, but yeah, it's the most awkward thing ever when I'm like, "Are you from that one video of you? I saw you shotgun a Four Loko," and I'm like, "Yeah, that was me. Sorry, here's my mom and dad. It's for not introducing you guys. Here they are." My parents are like, "You did what?" So yeah,
Like, I didn't know. Shh, that wasn't me. That was.
yeah. I'm like, wrong, Missy. Wrong, Missy.
I don't know who this Missy person is.
Yeah,
Never heard of her.
you got me confused with someone else.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
So what do you think is like the easiest platform to have a viral thing on? Is it TikTok? Do you think it's the easiest one?
TikTok's the easiest viral platform. And it's very, if you formulate, you can formulate a video really well. My best stuff was just like, I wouldn't say it's like on the cusp, but like on the fly. But a lot of my best stuff that would go viral, like in college, the one-offs, were usually just in the moment things. I'm like, hey, record this real quick. This is funny as hell or whatever. And that would go viral. But there is like a formula you could, if you wanted to go viral with any content, there is like formulas you can make that will get people to stop and watch your stuff. And then it'll start get pushed to further people and it'll go viral faster. Where on Twitter, you could have like 50 people like it, and then it just stops. Like it doesn't, the algorithm doesn't think to keep pushing it out further and further.
Yeah. So when you say formulate it, do you mean like, because a lot of people are very conscious, even though none of us understands what an algorithm is at all. But when you say formulate it, are you trying to trigger things that you think the algorithm will favor and push to more people, or are you trying to formulate something that more people will stick on the video longer?
Yeah.
Like which chicken or the egg, I guess.
It's a little bit of both, because you're kind of going back and forth between the computer, the algorithm, and the person. So a big part of it is the computer will pick up on the user's habit. So I try and do something that keeps the user like on there for at least 5 seconds. If the user's on that video for at least 5 seconds, that ticks a box on the computer side for the algorithm. They're like, okay, this one's like someone's really like watching this one faster than like a scroll. So send it to more people. And it starts to expand like that. The computer also knows when you write text or you say certain words in the video to spread it out to people who like those keywords too. So it's a lot of putting the right text on the video, having the right caption, just little stuff like that. And it gets you more views than you would have thought, really. But it's also consistency. You have to consistently keep putting stuff out in TikTok now. I've learned that. They want people that will keep people coming back. So a lot of like one-off viral stuff is a little harder to do. It's like a diamond in a rough when you see some like viral guy dancing and falling off a table. That's like the new viral, or like that's not new viral. I feel like that's the old viral, right? We see viral videos like someone falling and then throwing. So I feel like that's the oldish viral. Now, newish viral is like, I would say like Alex Earl, right? Like she blows up pretty big on TikTok. Do you know Alex Earl?
Pause. Sam, do you know who that is?
I do know who that is.
Okay, good.
I have no fucking idea who that is.
So she got famous on TikTok by doing Get Ready With Me's and talking about life and everything. Now she's like another, you know who Alex Cooper is?
Sam, do you know who Alex Cooper is?
I know they're beefing, but I don't know who Alex Cooper is.
Yeah, okay.
Is Alex Cooper the one that did the cringy anthem for the Cubs? Is that Alex Cooper? Or not anthem, seventh inning stretch.
Wait, did she?
The name rings a bell. I'm looking it up. Anyway, Sam, ask a question.
Well, she was talking about Alex Earl and Alex Cooper.
Well, just basically you can turn into an Alex Earl really easily from it if you just got the right formula. She like was able to keep people entertained her whole time. So then that's why she went viral, and then people kept wanting to go back and watch her. So,
yes, according to Google's AI overview, which is always 100% accurate.
Never been wrong.
Call Her Daddy host Alex Cooper was loudly booed by Chicago Cubs fans at Wrigley Field on July 6, 2025 after a chaotic, off-key, and laughing performance of
she's
Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
That one. Okay.
Oh,
I
she's
knew the
a
name. I
fan?
knew that's the only way that I know who that is. I would not have known who that was otherwise.
Oh,
I know
I
the
didn't know
podcast.
she did
name,
that,
but
and I didn't know it
realize
was
she
so
did.
soon. I didn't know she did that last year.
Yeah, I remember hearing, "Okay, Daddy Gang."
Yeah. So Alex Earl, we could have gone in on that topic too, but Alex Earl basically is in a fight with Alex Cooper, and they're like the same person. You can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, to me, they're all the same person.
They're
So
having a mid-off.
TikTok breeds a lot of those people, just very famous. There's a lot of different types of reality going around. I should say that. There's a lot of
So,
different.
so I guess I have to ask then: are like clearly, if she somehow was famous and successful enough to sing the 7th inning stretch at Wrigley Field, she's figured out how to monetize this in some kind of way and make herself a career or make herself a living.
Oh yeah, so that's Alex. Alex Cooper went like the other route where she was podcast bro, on Barstool, and then got big that way. Alex Earl she figured out how to a way to monetize it that way, which I think it's just the basic podcast model, sponsors and signing deals.
Oh yeah,
that?
we make tons of money.
You guys know those
Yeah.
multi-million deals and Spotify and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Sponsored by Enron.
My contract's about to expire, so I'll have my rep contact you guys. Okay.
Great.
Yeah. So so it's Alex Earl was like TikTok famous, and then Alex Cooper was the one being like, you want to get paid a lot more and talk all the time, here's podcast form. I don't think everyone needs a podcast. I don't think everyone needs a podcast. So I'm kind of glad the whole fallout was she stopped, didn't want to do it. So but yeah, she's from Call Her Daddy, like Caitlin said.
Yeah, I've heard the name of that podcast, but I didn't realize she was the host of it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
then, two-part question then. Have you like been approached by sponsors or made any money doing this, and is your goal to do that?
Yeah, so first I see, this is where it's gonna get interesting. Alice Cooper.
Same person.
Same person.
Same thing. They're all the same. At first, this is where it gets fun. So I was partnered with a lot of crazy cool brands. And when my first sponsor was, man, this is crazy. Where do I even begin? Because I did make a lot of money from the app. First off, the app paid me about like $4,000 over the total of like 4 years, which I know is not a lot. I wasn't really trying to do the monetization thing for real. I was still trying to get my degree in engineering. So I was like, if I went full on into it when I was like peak, felt like I could have gone a lot further. It was all the timing of it. Timing is a huge thing with virality, and you kind of have to make the most of when you're in it, or else it kind of falls away. So when I was doing it, when I started doing more college content, when we went back to college, I got reached out by a company called Drunk Engineers. They're engineers in Canada who built shotgun tools. So you put a beer in, you pump it, and it breaks the shotgun for you, and you twist it and you drink it. I had to find one. Because I have a box full of them to give out to people.
Yeah.
And they also gave me a shotgun thing where you could put like 4 beers in there and smack it. They all click, and then you guys got to go. So it was a pretty cool company. I wonder what they're up to now, because I stopped doing like engineering and stuff. So I was like, I don't think I fit your brand anymore. So that was pretty fun. I really wonder what they're up to now.
Building bridges.
Probably. Honestly, I hope they did.
Curing cancer.
Pretty much. I know. I was like, did you guys end up doing anything with your degree in the pandemics? I didn't, because I gave up.
What's a degree?
Yeah, I don't really. So that was one. I also partnered with a wine company, a make your own wine company.
Make your own wine.
Yes, it was called Bruzy, I believe, where you literally make your own. They give you the ingredients and you make your own wine. And I made my own wine cooler.
So the ingredients is grapes. They give you grapes.
Yeah, and then
And
there's
you
like
gotta
some
step on them.
ferment. Yeah, like I literally, they gave me a bucket. They sent me a bucket.
See, you could, yeah. I feel like you'd probably make a lot more just with videos of you with your bare feet squishing all the grapes in your
Yeah,
basket.
honestly, I don't. You know, my one thing was I was never gonna be a sellout. You know, my thing on day one of fame, I'm not gonna be a sellout. I'm not selling out my feet. I'm not selling out my feet for some stupid bruisey wine. I might have, like now thinking back on it, maybe I might have, but at the time I probably had too much pride. So
I like how strong you were. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I might have done.
I
that.
might have done that.
If I knew what I knew now, maybe I would have taken that.
As long as your face isn't in it, who cares?
Yeah, I mean,
No one's
it's
gonna know
just-
it's your
Yeah,
feet.
it would just. Well, then I gotta drink the wine, and then yeah.
Damn.
I honestly don't remember. I'd have to find where all that stuff
You
is.
should have. You're good at video editing. You could have used somebody else's feet and then like jump cut to you drinking.
True.
It would have been really
Yeah.
funny if it was like Sam's feet or my feet, like
Yeah.
really
Oh my
gross
God.
men.
They're just
Like
super
a
hairy feet
man
in the
feet,
graves.
yeah.
There was like,
Yeah.
some guys like,
Like, wow, she wears a men's size 13. What the fuck?
I didn't know her feet were so hairy. Subscribe.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, it's somebody's thing.
It's somebody's thing.
And then Kayla had this brought up. So I did a lot of like beer companies would want to sponsor me, or drink companies. So I got a lot of like ice cooler or like drink popsicles and stuff. And I do have that one at what's it called? Cams in Illinois. Biggest bar there. They have the Blue Guys cups, and then you do like the waterfall drinking.
Mhm,
That was that was a viral hit. That was a viral sensation that went crazy. I should have brought these up for you. You should have brought the videos. But yeah, that was a huge one, Caitlin. That went viral. That was my profile picture for a long time, was me trickle down drinking Blue Guys at college.
Yeah. And your message was that Reagan had it right.
My message was actually, the sound behind it was back in the old days, this girl would have been tied to a tree and burned alive. That was the sound behind that. It was from Nathan For You. And yeah, that I remember. See, now it's all coming back to me. All the old days.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere else? I could try to think of anyone else that I got. Oh, I went through during 2020, during the pandemic, a lot of small businesses were struggling. So I ended up using a lot of my monetization money. And I was actually like, if you want to send me, I will buy something from you. And then if you want to send me whatever you want, like I'll review it, I'll post it. So I got a lot of makeup, clothes. I got like scrunchies, I remember. Someone gave me this like immune system thing or whatever. And I just promoted all of it because I felt like doing something good with my virality. And that was kind of my thing. I'm like, okay, once I found out how much power I had, I was like, I must use this for good. And so every time I can, I always was trying to help people throughout the pandemic. And so I should say I could have made a lot more money on TikTok, but I did give a lot of it away. In terms of now, we're talking now, that is what we're working on. I'm full-time Southside Behavior. So right now I'm working on sponsors for that. And there's still monetization. I should say TikTok is the best monetization right now because YouTube takes forever.
Yeah, so that
monetization.
I was gonna ask about that when you say like, oh,
Yeah.
I made this much money or whatever. That's literally ByteDance Dance cutting you checks.
Oh, China was cutting me hella checks. So now they don't pay as well as they did at the beginning.
Well, yeah, now they don't pay as well because they're stateside.
I know. They had all this Chinese black box money coming through, and I was eating it up. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, yeah, there were a lot of videos that would go viral, and the next time I'd see like $200, I'm like, don't even
So yeah,
don't
so
even know
I'm
what
I'm
math is.
I'm curious like how that works. So it's TikTok or their parent company, ByteDance or whoever, is actually paying you money based on what, like the number of eyeballs or the amount of time that they get
Yes.
people to stay on their app.
Yeah, is it like a tiered thing? Like X amount gets you this?
Yeah, so it is mostly off of views, but now I'm like reading into it a little. They changed it a lot since becoming stateside.
Right.
Because once it came to the United States, they actually had to like put laws on it and like that's stupid laws.
Ridiculous.
So they actually had to like tell you how they were monetizing it. And it's basically off of it's a similar system as YouTube. So you can do ads on your videos now. You can obviously you can sponsor on yourself. You can I'm not really sure what else. It's kind of hard these days. In terms of monetization, because there's a lot of ways you can go with it. For me, it's just purely off of the views and engagement. They base your income off of that. Some people will add ads in them. Some people will become partners, and which makes them like they'll get so much money a month if they make so many ads for them.
In that
So
case, you're like an employee of TikTok, basically.
yeah, I get a W-2 from them. I'm pretty sure.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's if you do it right, you can make a lot of money on there, and you can make it easier than YouTube. YouTube is just a lot more consistent and a lot cleaner, if that makes sense. Like it monetizes you like TikTok. It's a little messy. You kind of don't actually know exactly where every penny comes from, but for YouTube, it you could see the calculations almost.
So you mean what you mean like cleaner or messy, or you mean like just the pay structure?
Yeah, just the pay structure. Yeah.
Right, right.
On
Okay.
TikTok, it is so
Like convoluted.
I'm still trying to refigure it out because it's changed so much from when I was focused on getting monetized on my personal stuff, now getting monetized on business stuff. I'm like, it's a lot different now. But I should say that it it is easier to start on TikTok, and now that you can do 10-minute videos, you can still do long form on there now. It's just you have to make sure it's all vertical, which it
Yeah,
sucks
but I mean,
sometimes.
what are the chances any TikTok consumer is sitting on any of these things for 10 minutes? That seems very unlikely to me.
Well, you'd be surprised. Some people watch full-on episodes on TikTok now. But they also improve. That's another thing coming from America. Harder to go viral these days like that because they got the copyright system now. So their copyright system is way bigger, and music can only be there's a lot more music licensed, but
Mm.
you can only use it for a certain amount of time. So some songs you can't make 10-minute videos with it in there. It has to be only like 1 minute, or else you don't get monetized for that video. If they pick up any copyrighted footage anywhere, you are not monetized. You can't get monetized. So sometimes my stocks videos I have to really chop up so that the camera it doesn't try and pick it up like I'm just putting out a highlight that would more so be for like the stocks to post.
Well, just to toss you a freebie, I'm pretty sure one thing that is public domain entirely and not subject to any kind of copyright is pretty much every angle of 9/11.
Oh, okay. So, we have looked into it.
You've looked into 9/11?
Yeah, that was terrible what happened. What happened was crazy. I can't believe it. Hey, never forget. You
That was
know,
all AI. It never actually happened.
Were you alive when that happened?
yes, it was alive. I was 2. My dad, we get into 9/11 stories. It was 2001. My dad had to go to work. He did have to go downtown while everyone evacuated. Yeah, true story. No biggie, Mr. Carroll.
Okay, but what do you mean we looked into? What does that mean?
We reviewed the footage and we think there were bombs placed in the base of the tower.
Just why did that one building so far away collapse, guys? Am I right?
I'm not gonna start. I'm asking earnestly. What do you mean?
I don't even know. I don't know why you brought up.
He can't help himself.
Well, you're talking about,
I
that you can't use
wanted to.
you can't use copyrighted footage. I'm just, something
Oh,
that
yeah,
usually gets a lot of
yeah.
attention
Well,
is most
no,
of
we
those angles are
looked into
public domain.
copyright-free solutions and just we've been working with what we got. Sure.
Final, would you
we
call
haven't
them the
touched the
would you call them the
9/11
final
stock
solution?
footage. We'll make sure to. I'll look into that stock footage at some point. Maybe it'll come
There
in
we go.
handy.
It might. You never know.
It's
You
the
never
25th
know.
anniversary. Maybe I'll have to make edit a White Sox edit.
Not on purpose.
Tonight it'll be on another 3-month hiatus.
We've been canceled.
Ah, shoot. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure
back
it's
to
going
Alice
on here.
Cooper.
Go back to the Alex Cooper talk, please. Thanks. I'm sorry. I'm honest.
Is school out for summer or is school out forever? Alice never really knew.
Was it? Oh yeah, copyright. It's the same as YouTube. Pretty much TikTok is the same as YouTube now, but the monetization's a lot messier. That's what I will say. But it's a lot easier to get on the monetization on TikTok. So it's like I feel like creators these days got two options. Maybe try both. And Instagram does nothing for you. Nah, that app is useless.
Yeah.
But we're still growing.
Who's
Yep.
we?
Me and my team.
Ah, you got a team.
Yeah, they're back here. They're watching me right there. They all have notepads.
They're all filming you being a podcast guest right now
this
for
is my-
content.
We're actually shooting a documentary behind the scenes with Missy Carroll. So if you see documentary crew, don't be alarmed again. So
She's like, all right, hang on. Let's take that one from the top again.
Yeah. And then you just see we cut this off, and it's like, oh my god, that was so crazy. That interview. I turned British for some reason. British people are taking all of our acting jobs. Just saying.
That's true.
Yeah, build the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really high, so they can't fly over.
Keep AI out of there. Build the wall. So I've gone viral on TikTok once.
Okay.
The video had like 5.5 million views or something crazy. It was just me opening a box of chips.
A box of chips?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
So-
So it was a Christmas gift that Caitlin got me. It was a box of baked Lay's sour cream and onion chips that you cannot find anywhere anymore. So she ordered them off eBay. And it was like a box of like 60 individual bags.
Oh
And
my
I'd
God.
been, I was in love with these chips growing up. I love them so much, but you can never find them anywhere. So
They're at Target right now for $5.
wrong.
That's roasted garlic and herbs.
Stop
and
trying to
olives.
tell me what I already know, man.
I've looked into it.
Just like Missy and 9/11, I've looked into it.
I've looked into it.
Don't worry, guys. She's on the case.
Yeah, it was
We're
just
taking a closer look at that.
it was just me opening the box of chips and just like my reaction to it. Like I just started laughing and then
Yeah.
it just took off.
Yeah,
And
stuff like that, it does.
most of the comments were just like, "Why is he wearing such a raggedy white shirt?"
Well,
I
that's
was
why
like, "Because it's the fucking morning and I was asleep."
That's probably why. It's weird. You go viral off the craziest little things. I remember, oh my God, how many? Now I'm like thinking of all these. I got viral for, I remember one was, oh my God, so when you're coming back to me. I was at a bar at college and I had an eyelash just falling off like this on my eye. Like it was like I had fake eyelashes and the whole strip was sideways. And I was like, I got $20 in my bank account. I got 2 blue guys. I got negative money, but we're still gonna drink. And I just started drinking like that. And everyone's like, tell her to put her eyelash back on. Like, that was the whole reason the thing went viral, was no one cared. They were like, okay, first off, she's drunk. Second off, tell her to put her eyelash back on, because they couldn't focus on the video.
Yeah,
So
so
a lot
like,
of
does that ever occur to you as like just a strategy, is to make something in the video slightly off, and that you know that that's gonna, like,
Yes.
do you use negative reaction, negative attention to generate more views, or?
No, but I do, like, if I ever have series going on, especially in my sports stuff, I gotta do a little bit better over here. But I always end up at some point making my wall very random. Like something every time you look in the background, you're like, what is that? And so I
Oh, I
do
have so many things I could
I
suggest to you to
yeah,
put
like
back there.
I try and do a background like that, and then
I'm terrified. What you
but
try?
there's a lot of yeah, sometimes I do like put stuff in corner. What market? Okay, so great. Oh, oh yeah. If you, Kaylin, I just read that mean comments. Yes. Do not go viral if you have thin skin or
You have emotions.
yeah, like if you're just human, don't go viral. It is literally, I'm not kidding. Like, it is not made. You are not made as a human to go viral. People,
No,
you are not made
It's
for
awful.
3 million people to see your video and for 50,000 comments to tell you you're fat and you're ugly and you smell, even though they can't smell you. And then you something's wrong with your leg, or why is that thing like taken out of the cabinet in the background of your video. Everything gets picked apart by everything you do, and you always have to like and I learned really early, and I'm very proud of myself for this, is like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, if I'm actually gonna sit down and try and like be an entertainer, what are some of the problems that I'm gonna encounter? And the biggest problem is gonna be people are gonna make fun of you. Like that,
of course, yeah.
that's what it's gonna be. And so you have to, I gained a mindset really early to, these people don't know me. I'm very confident in myself. I'm very sure of myself. And so I go out
And
there.
at the end of the day, they're still watching, right? Like, if they
Exactly,
commented, that's
exactly. I'm
money
like,
in
you're
your
still
pocket. So,
contributing. You're
right.
still contributing to my monetization. Thank you. But it is just, people are very mean out there, and you have to learn how to you have to learn to not take it on yourself. You have to learn to let it roll off you really easily. Even if it's stuff like your hair looks like shit. It does look like shit. Who cares? You know? Yeah, like, I'm like, fine, I'll put a hat on next time. I don't care. I don't care what my hair looks like in this video. But it's you have to let things roll off of you a lot. I think they're literally okay.
No, it's a great point, and it's
For
a
real,
great point that you're
Paul
making too.
Paul couldn't handle social media feedback.
Oh, absolutely not. He couldn't even handle the feedback that he's gotten since he died, just
Exactly.
even without social media. But it's a great point that you're making, that I've often made, that we, like, technology has evolved so much faster than we have as a species.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, I think that it goes underreported, or there's not enough weight or importance placed on the fact that, like, we as humans are not built to know about millions and millions of people and what their thoughts are all the
Yep.
time. We're built to, like, at max know about like 100 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's a big component in why everything is the way that it is. And I don't think there's enough significance placed on that.
Yep.
That was just me.
Boo! Kick him off. Kick him off. Kick him off. That's your lovely wife. Don't even.
Yeah, she's an old hag.
It's okay. I call Johnny my old ball and chain sometimes. Yeah, I think It's a great point. We weren't meant to. I tell everyone in this time of social media, like, I know I love going on social media now, or like my whole thing is going on social media. I love entertaining on there and making videos. But a big portion of what I found out over these past 5 years, and especially is coming to like peak point right now for everyone, is logging off, purposely logging off when you're not doing something purposeful on social media. That's been my new thing. Because if I keep going on there and scrolling and comparing myself to other people and whatnot, it is just going to make myself feel worse and worse. And if I sit there monitoring a video over and over again and I start seeing negative comments come in, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, this was a bad idea. This is a bad idea to post. I wait like 20 more minutes and I get a bunch of good comments on there. So it's like, when I post something, a good thing I do now is like at the end of Sox games, I post those win videos. I post all that stuff, or I'll post like a TikTok I had ready, and then I just put my phone down and I'm like, I can't look at it. I'm not great at it. I should say we're not also wired to get over an addiction like the phone really easily.
Oh, for sure. And
So
like this comes full circle here because
yeah,
right, like TikTok or whatever social media enterprise, the reason that they're paying you is because their entire business model is based on addicting their consumers and keeping your attention on
yeah,
their app, keeping
yeah,
keeping you scrolling, keeping you there. So
yeah. And I think I do a good job back and forth between I do little clips that I'm like are easy, whatever. But for stuff like Southside behavior, I do longer form there. So I make like 5-minute videos that I feel like you sit down, you watch it, and you get something from it, almost like in a YouTube video sense, that you watched a video essay. And I feel like that is going to become more popular on TikTok now, because if someone is good at making long form content, you're holding them on the app for 5 whole minutes, which is more than like a couple 10-second videos would have done. So it's going to be a back and forth. I think you're going to see a lot of longer content on there, but also the shorter content, yeah. I always feel bad contributing to this problem, but I at least feel like I am adding value to my viewers' life when I do make content.
You're
Whether
contributing to
that is
shareholder
me.
value.
yeah, I mean you've answered a question there that was on my list of things that I was going to ask, and I think that's a perfectly fair. I think that it probably a lot of content creators probably feel that same way, that
Yeah.
I don't feel great about this, but I'm doing what I can to sort of mitigate harm, if you
Yeah.
perceive it that way.
Like I don't want to make like I don't want to force anyone to go on my page and like feel like they have to watch everything, and I don't know how to explain it, because it is that like kind of moral thing where you're like, I know how like harmful social media is, and I'm so sorry I'm keeping you on social media, but I got a lot to say. So at least maybe I'm filling their brains with 5 minutes less of brain rot and 5 minutes more of entertainment. On my personal account, more of the brain rot stuff. A lot of it's like, check me out making this drink or something, or some stupid stuff update about my life.
You should do a
But yeah,
TikTok like that. Watch me make water on ice.
that literally that's how the other day I did a video of watch me put my medicine all together for the week. My medicine box. And I did that. You can do whatever you want, and people will watch it. But I'm also very grateful. I did a lot on my personal account, making a personal brand. So it's a lot geared towards I can just go on there, and sometimes I don't have to perform and make like a joke video. It's just I'm there and I can just like talk and whatever. So that's been pretty good.
Well,
But
there's something that I've always wanted to pitch to someone, where because I've got all these ideas for if I ever had a platform of 700,000,
Okay.
recurring viewers or whatever, which is just, I think you should do one video where for 5 minutes you stand on camera and you don't do anything or say anything, and your face is just completely flat, and and that's it. That's the whole thing.
For sure has been done. Definitely by a kooky old man, because I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
I've
but
probably
that's the
saved
thing is
those videos.
it's usually like crazy people that do that. It would be
Oh,
way
it would just be
funnier.
normal.
It would be way funnier if it's you, where like I'm scrolling all your videos on your page and it's
And
fun
then
stuff, whatever, and then just one of them is just you standing there for 5 minutes uninterrupted,
just this.
staring at the camera, not doing anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pulling a Mitch McConnell.
Exactly. But on purpose.
A purposeful Mitch McConnell.
I
Yeah.
honestly, my followers would be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, but
You have
that's
to respond right away.
Yeah, but that's a response. That's attention. That's views.
It'd be an even crazier thing to do it like as a live.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
I have
That's good.
going live is very fun on TikTok. I do recommend it.
Yeah, but you go live and then you set the phone away from you so you can't interact with people or see what they're saying, and you just stand there for 5 minutes not doing anything.
Oh my god, I'd be so nervous.
That would be
I have to know what they're
amazing.
saying.
It would be
I'd be so
amazing.
nervous I'd start doing things.
Yeah, literally. That's what I'm like. I couldn't just sit here. I'd be like, so today I went to the store.
It's kind of a fascinating like experiment in self-control.
Boring
you know?
myself with this shit. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I mean,
performance art.
I used to do a lot of getting ready with me to go out to the bars on TikTok Live. That I used to make some money on doing that. That was fun. But they kind of like got us a little bit where they started to catch on. I was getting like view gifted. I took like a sip or whatever, and it just, I forgot what happened one day. One day my live got taken down, and it was something about like illegal activity or something like that. And I'm like, shit.
oh,
So I did get taken down for doing that one time, but I wonder if I could low-key still do it now, but we'll see.
Do what? What did you get taken down for?
Oh, just drinking while someone gifted me. Like for like doing YouTube, someone gives you a gift.
Oh, you're
and
saying
then
like
you drink.
someone like sends you money and then you do a drink for the money they sent you type thing?
Yeah.
And they don't let you do that?
No, because it's technically like
Prostitution?
almost, yeah. Like
That's such an arbitrary line to draw.
Like you're doing it for the money. You're not.
Yeah, but that's such an arbitrary line for them to draw. What's the difference between that and like the that French lady that was yeah, the ice cream's so good, like what? I don't understand.
I think because one is ice cream so good and one is me getting hammered before we go to the bars. Probably not good. Maniac throws up in bushes after TikTok Live is they don't want that.
Yeah, that'll do numbers on Pornhub.
Like that, yeah, like that's gonna be a thing in the press. Like that's the next biggest thing in the news. Yeah, for that, and then there was something else I was gonna tell you guys about. Oh man, getting recognized. College was crazy. College was the craziest time in my TikTok virality career because I couldn't walk anywhere without someone noticing me. Every party I went to, every time I went to a bar, the girls' bathroom was crazy. I'd walk in the girls' bathroom and someone would be like, "Oh my god!" And I'd be like,
And how what like was that like, I'm sure it's gratifying in some sense, but like was it exhausting? Were you ever like, please like let me be a person?
Sometimes because I'm like, oh, I wish I wasn't here. Like this is it. I wish I was just like I could just be whatever Missy and not feeling like people are like, oh my god, that's her.
Great. Now they're all gonna listen to me as I'm in the stall.
I know. I'm like, I can't say anything bad. I was like, I gotta be on my best behavior or something. I don't know. But like one time I went to like this frat party, just got invited, didn't know the person. And I was going over there to be in a beer Olympics. That was all I was there for. And which, by the way, I've never told anyone this. Our team was Cubs themed, and
Oh,
I had no
no.
choice in it. I literally had zero choice in it, and I was the outsider, so I didn't want to make a stink and seem unworkable with. So I put on a blue Cubs thing for it. Won us the competition though. I didn't know anyone on that team. I just got blind date invited to it, went on there. Point of this is, when I got there, a big group of girls were like, "Oh my god, it's you!" And my guy was like, "What the fuck?" You know, all the frat guys were like, "Who is she?" And then they were getting pictures with me and everything. And so there definitely is pictures. I coming clean. There are pictures of me in a Cub shirt somewhere in college with pink hair with a beer, like a beer Olympic trophy cup. I don't know where the picture is. Someone has it. But that night, all the girls got a picture of me in that outfit. And it was so, I was like, oh no, I should have stood my ground. I just didn't want to be the difficult person in a new group.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wish I stood my ground. But that's out there somewhere.
I think if that's the biggest regret you have from that period, you came out pretty good.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
the most consequential one right now, for some reason, was that
Oh.
one party.
social media is a wild place. I mean, anything can really happen to you. And
I know. I'm waiting for that blackmail to come through one day. Someone's gonna have that picture, and I'd have to look through my own pictures if I have one.
If Sam would like to correct you and say it's male of color.
yeah, you can't say blackmail.
Anyway, I had a piece.
Oh.
Sam. Wrap this up.
But yeah, I just want to leave people with that sentiment that, you know, don't worry about people in the comments. I've gone viral as you can on Twitter with, you know, dumb shit I've said. And I mean, Twitter is full of crazy fucking people.
Yeah, especially now.
Mostly
The
it's just me and my
worst.
9 burners telling everybody how much I hate them. But
Oh my god, it is. I have never experienced so much psychopathy, you know,
Psychopathy, yeah.
yes. Then when I got to Twitter, I'm like, okay, I thought TikTok was kind of like brutal, but like at least they banned people for calling you slurs.
yeah, no.
Well, Twitter used to do that, and then it became very Nazi forward.
And then they
yeah, well,
promote it
TikTok
now.
is kind of too now. Honestly, I'll be a little honest. It's kind of getting that way too. Ever since it came over
it's
to
because
America.
Exactly.
At least in China, they wanted you. Let's all be honest. China was for sure got their hand in that TikTok whole thing. Like they were reporting back our information. I get it. Whatever.
Yeah,
I didn't care.
Who cares?
But
We owe them a lot of
it
money.
was
It makes
way better too. It was so much better.
That's right.
Now it's America and they don't really care about stuff like slurs online and whatever anymore because free speech.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they don't care.
Free speech.
But yeah, free speech. You know, that thing.
You know,
That thing where people can.
You just say what you want without consequences.
say whatever
That's
you
what it
want
means,
against me.
everybody.
But it is funny going from I had like the 700,000 people account is like all women, all older women, like my age or higher, that like love to follow me and just liked everything I was up to and whatever, and still like do. And very lovely crowd. Every time I post, just such wholesome. Hi babe, hope you're doing great. You look awesome. Like blah blah blah. And I'm like, hey girl, nice to hear from you. I don't even know these people. But then I go to like Southside Behavior Twitter or even my own Twitter, and it's like all hell breaks loose. Oh my god. The people on TikTok are like taken back. Like they're like pearl clutching from what they see on TikTok or on Twitter. So it is Twitter's been an interesting ride these past years.
Whoever's giving you shit on Twitter, you know, probably 40 of those accounts belong to the same one guy. But anyway,
hi, it's me.
It's not Sam. Sam's just got like a dozen.
Sam, knock it off.
I've only got like 15. I don't have that.
Yeah.
But well, thank you so much for joining us, Missy. We really appreciate talking about virality with you. Is there anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Go follow. You can follow my. If you just type in Missy Carroll on Google, you will find me everywhere.
That's terrifying.
That's pretty
I
sick.
know.
That's pretty sick.
I
Pretty
know.
cool.
I literally, when I left my gym job, I was like, I'm not kidding, guys. Just Google me, and you'll come on. They're like, really? I'm like, yes, just Google me.
That's a
You'll
fucking
find my
flex to be able to
Instagram.
say to people. That's pretty cool.
I know.
What is she, Kurtz and
Um,
Yeti? Google me.
Yeah. You know what? When were you born? Google it.
I win. Google me.
I wonder if I'll get one of those AI things. Ooh, I should see that.
An
Yeah,
AI
or
overview.
you know,
I wonder.
or you know what? You better enter your own Wikipedia page before somebody else does.
True. Because what if someone's trying to erase my history? I'm not having them. But also, do I want all my controversies on the internet in one safe place?
If you don't put them there, someone else will.
It's true. And we'll make them more.
All right, folks, you heard it. Just Google her and you'll find her. Thank you so much, Missy. Really appreciate you coming on. Thank you, everybody who watched along tonight and commented along. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel. And as always, eat at Arby's. Good night, everybody.